Hey, how you doing? Those of you who have been following my channel for a while know I love things like this. It was one of my biggest disappointments about Cyberpunk when it launched with all these arcade cabinets which were just set dressing. You couldn't interact with them, especially when games developers have been putting mini games inside their own games for a long time. I mean, you can think back to Bully. They had arcade games in Bully. You can go back as far as Day of the Dead. Did I just say Day of the Dead? I meant Day of the Tentacle. Where they actually had a playable version of Maniac Mansion within that game. So to see arcade games with no playable games on them really kills immersion when you see these things that should be interactable with but are not. But they did rectify that. So honestly, this is already a really big win for Star Wars Outlaws for me. I'm easily impressed. And of course, if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for checking out this video. I hope it's of some use to you and I'll see you in a future video. Now, this isn't a recommendation of Star Wars Outlaws because I'm only just playing it now. I actually had no plans or intentions of playing Star Wars Outlaws, and I saw it was made by Massive. They did Avatar, and I quite liked the very first location in Avatar. I thought it was a really well put together game initially, and I'm really curious to see how well put together this is. And I'm in the business of telling you what I think of games, so it's kind of my duty rather than just playing things that I definitely 100% know I'm going to like, so I thought I'd give it a shot. However, I do play things to death before I really give my full opinion on them, so don't be expecting a timely review. If you're happy to wait, I will let you know by the time I finish playing it what I actually think. But one of the very first things I noticed was they have arcade cabinets, and I thought, this won't have playable arcade cabinets. Walked over to them, found straight away 2 playable arcade cabinets. There may be more, but these are the 2 I've played so far. You can find them just here. Just as you go through this pink area here, there's a little arcade on your left. This is in the starting area. So it's got lots of other things like Sabat and gambling games where you can bet on races and things like that. But arcade games like this are fantastic. Sitting perfectly in with the style of the time, which is kind of that 70s, 80s Star Wars vibe. They have even gone for the graphics that look like the original Elite game, so black screen with wireframe graphics. This one here is like a racing game, a bit like Audio Surf, that kind of thing. It's fairly simple, but it's actually fun and quite addictive. The other one is kind of like a asteroids type game. It's a first-person space shooting game, so it has lots of streams of ships and asteroids coming at you. Again, you got to get the high score on that one. They're really well put together games, and they fit perfectly with the aesthetic and the vibe and the setting. So I love it. Check them out. Don't miss them. And I will be playing this game throughout September on and off. This isn't a recommendation of the game just yet. It's just something I've noticed. My first impressions are, based on this, is that I'm probably going to enjoy this, but I really do have to wait and see before I can give any kind of judgment. Okay, so if this video was too short for you and you're hungry for more, go ahead and check this one out.